Welcome to AI ConvoCast, where we bring you the latest in AI and tech innovation. Quick housekeeping. Check out the affiliate links in our description. Using them supports the show, and please don't forget to rate, review, and share if you like what you hear. Let's jump right in. Today we will be looking at Anthropic expanding Claude's computer use capabilities to control macOS desktops, a new auto mode in Claude Code that lets the AI self-approve safe actions, GitHub announcing plans to train AI models on Copilot user interactions, and Google launching Gemini 3.1 Flash Live for real-time voice AI. Anthropic has taken a significant step forward with its computer use feature for Claude. The company rolled out expanded capabilities that allow Claude to directly control macOS applications. This works inside Claude Code and Claude Coworker, and the way it functions is pretty clever. When Claude needs to complete a task for you, it first tries to use third-party connectors for services like Slack, Gmail, or Google Calendar. But if those connectors are not available, Claude can actually request permission to operate your browser or desktop directly to get the job done. So think of it as Claude saying, "Hey, I cannot plug into that app through an API, but if you let me, I can just navigate to it on your screen and do what needs to be done." Right now, this is available as a research preview limited to Claude Pro subscribers at $20 a month and Claude Max subscribers at $200 a month, and it only works on macOS during this testing phase. Users have to approve actions before Claude takes them, and tasks can be interrupted at any point. Anthropic has also been upfront about recommending that people avoid using this with sensitive data while it is still in preview. In a statement from March 24th, Anthropic said, quote, "We have built this capability with safeguards that minimize risk, including prompt injection," end quote. This is one of the most concrete moves we have seen from a major AI company toward true operating system-level autonomy, where the AI is not just chatting with you, but actually navigating your computer like a coworker sitting at your desk. Right on the heels of that, Anthropic also launched a feature called Auto Mode for Claude Code. If you are a developer who uses Claude Code for long coding sessions, you know that the constant permission prompts can break your flow. Every time the AI wants to take an action, it asks you to approve it. Auto Mode addresses this by using a classifier to determine which actions are low risk and automatically approving those, while still flagging anything potentially dangerous like file deletion for explicit user permission. It is essentially a middle path between having every single action gated behind a prompt and turning off safeguards entirely. Right now, this is available only to Teams users and works exclusively with Claude Sonnet 4.6 and Opus 4.6. Anthropic has acknowledged that during the preview phase, the classifier might occasionally block safe actions or let borderline ones through, so there is still some tuning to be done. This moves Claude Code closer to functioning as a background AI engineer that can work more independently while still keeping humans in the loop for anything consequential. One interesting side note from the community: Reddit discussions from late March show some frustration among users about usage limits and capacity constraints on Claude. Users were quoting Anthropic notifications saying that after March 28th, usage limits would return to standard levels, and there was confusion about whether expanded off-peak usage was temporary or permanent. One Reddit user noted, quote, "The extra off-peak usage expires, but the new tighter 5-hour limits remain," end quote. So there is a real tension between these exciting new autonomy features and the practical reality of how much you can actually use them. Moving over to GitHub, Microsoft announced a policy update that is already generating conversation among developers. Starting April 24th, 2026, interactions with GitHub Copilot on the Free Pro and Pro Plus tiers may be used to train AI models. That means prompts you type, the outputs Copilot generates, code snippets, and surrounding context could all feed into model training. The key details here are that business and enterprise tier users are excluded from this, and individual users on the affected tiers can opt out. According to the GitHub policy update from March 25th, quote, "From April 24 onward, interaction data will be used to train and improve our AI models unless they opt out," end quote. This touches on a long-standing concern in the developer community about whether AI coding tools are essentially learning from the people who use them. The difference this time around is that GitHub is being transparent about the change and providing a clear opt-out mechanism. Still, if you are on one of these tiers, it is worth checking your settings before that April 24th date rolls around to make sure your preferences are set the way you want them. Google made a notable move in the voice AI space by releasing Gemini 3.1 Flash Live, a voice-native AI model designed for real-time audio dialogue. This model is built for low-latency conversational interactions and is targeted primarily at developers who want to integrate conversational AI into their applications through API access. It builds on Google's Gemini 3 series lineage, following the release of Gemini 3.1 Flashlight earlier in March. The emphasis here is on speed and precision in voice interactions, making it well-suited for use cases like voice assistants, customer service bots, or any application where a user needs to have a natural back-and-forth conversation with an AI without noticeable delays. This puts Google in a strong competitive position in the real-time voice AI space and gives developers another powerful option when building conversational experiences. Thank you for listening to AI Convo Cast. Please don't forget to rate, review, and share if you like what you hear. Thanks and hope to see you again next time.